Hello, this is Chiak. We are back with Abscission. So I actually, during my editing of the last sets, I did write down the whole interview system that I just wasn't quite understanding, or at least their descriptions just weren't connecting to what I needed with. So melancholic, I got focused on details to get to the heart of the matter. Phlegmatic, sympathy to build trust before facts can be discovered. Choleric, overturn lies with strong will. And then sanguine, fear can stall a witness. Little human connection can go a long way. So, I mean, I'm just trying to think. Like with the first guy, we were supposed to choose the choleric, which means he was lying. And I don't know, I think about the interaction, and I guess in my head, I saw that he was scared, but I didn't think he was lying. Which, I don't know how you would convey that in written text, because there's no voiceover to convey that emotionally, or like just to give those tells audibly. But either way, we need to, I need to get past the bouncer, which I'm not sure how. At all. I think I might actually have to look this up because I'm not quite sure what the game wants from me. 'Cause there's no point going there, no point going there. Like, we're supposed to somehow get past the bouncer. Do we have where's my journal? See if I can get a remembrance of what I need to do. August 3rd, I woke from a fever dream covered in yesterday's pastrami sandwich. Luna told me I needed to leave the case, but I wasn't about to let it go. 2 leads. Carmine's books, Bloodweb Tattoo Studio. I need to be thorough. Okay, so we already went to Carmine Books. I don't know of anything else in there that could help with that. It was rubbery and strange, small strands were extruding from it. Okay, how do I get rid of there we go. Pocketbook, glass shard. Okay, we have a clue somehow still in my thing. Okay, yeah. Cause I tried to talk to him, I tried to give him the whiskey. I don't know if there's any. The problem with the liquor store is music's playing, and I'm deathly afraid. I'm deathly afraid of going to the store to turn off the music every single time. So let's look up the walkthrough because I'm at complete loss on what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, I somehow went farther than I need to go. Okay, detective office, speak to daughter. Talk to the bouncer, ask how much it will cost to let you in, he ain't letting you in. Head down to the alleyway, speak with the bum, ask about the bouncer, then exhaust his dialogue. Something about the option 3, which I don't remember what that was. Enter the liquor store, ask the clerk about Greenleaf, and then buy a bottle of absinthe. Was absinthe an often? Okay, maybe I didn't. Okay, maybe I did not exhaust all the dialogue options, but it means I do need to. I can't. Promise, like, there's writing here. I can't barely see it. It is terrible. Okay, I think it's this one. So I need to turn that down because the music in the store, Napier's Booze. Okay, so I'm not supposed to ask about the Greenleaf. I think we already. Okay, yeah, we already talked about this because he pulls out the weapon. I recall that action. Don't recall the. Okay, this is about Mickey. That was worth remembering. Anything you recommend? As long as you have just enough to take the edge off, you'll be grand. Okay, so Maybe I need to look at... Okay, maybe I need to look around the store. Shelves. I don't need any of the bottles from the window. If I was going to get anything, it would be a bottle that hadn't been sitting direct sunlight. Let's look at the flag. Don't think he would appreciate me ripping down his decor. Okay. Notice board. Grumpy looking man. Okay, so I literally can't look at anything here. What in the world? I don't see... Weird. Okay. Unless this was a dialogue option that because I didn't choose it. Okay, so maybe it's because I failed whatever dialogue option that was there. Hence why I can't pick up the bottle of absinthe. Pizza bouncer, give him the absinthe bottle once he steps aside and enter the building. Yeah. Okay. So... Alternately, I can't say this word. Alternatively, acquire the bar from the trash on the far left side of the street and smash the power box. Okay. I'm gonna assume what happened was I failed the dialogue check, but wait, I should probably check. Do I have this? Okay, hold on. I thought I checked the trash already. I don't see a bar. I don't need to dig through the trash cans again. Okay. What in the world? The lid looks flimsy. Okay. Nope. I clicked on the thing. Clicked on the wrong thing. Okay. Flathead screwdriver. I think I already tried this, but I'm gonna... No, I can't use that on that. Do I need to scroll up or something? Torrance's apartment. Take the key. Bathroom acquired. Tattoo receipt. Knock on the door. Exhaust the girl's dialogue options. Wish you in trouble. And then, okay, and then we failed that either way. Home speak with Detective Luna. Detective office. Use the phone and speak to your daughter. Talk to the clerk. Ask about the book. Receive information about the woman and the tattooed man. Leave and head to the tattoo parlor. Talk to the bouncer and ask how much it'll cost you to let you in. I don't know. Maybe I didn't exhaust the dialogue options with the bouncer. Though I feel like I did. Think you can bribe me? Everyone has a weakness, but this guy clearly wasn't cash. You need to find something to tempt him. Okay, I'm just gonna try click everything. Like, I'm so confused because see, I'm wondering if, like, I don't know, if, like, something changed by the time this particular walkthrough occurred, because I'm not finding anything. Like, it says to go to him and ask about the green leaf. Now, unless I screwed up the dialogue option, a dialogue option that could have taken place, which I don't recall. Is there anything specifically on this shelf? Yeah, the only option that we had first available was the booze. Or the whiskey. Which we don't even need it for. Because I tried to give this guy the whiskey and he said no. You want some whiskey? I tried giving him something else. What? Okay, I guess I have to look this up somewhere else. I'm not sure. I should probably also turn the sound back on, but like, what's going on? Because I talk about both options of getting this bottle of absinthe and getting the bar from the trash can are no longer available. Like, I'm sorry, where's this bar? I'm wondering if like this changes because I was like failing at, at various things. I'm just like, how to get past bouncer. Because no dialogue options working. I don't have. Do I try the needle? Okay, someone else is struggling to get into the. I reached the Bloodred Type 2 parlor. Bouncer won't let me in, but there's a loose electrical box which is clearly part of the puzzle. I tried using all of my useful stuff on it. Screwdriver, gun, whiskey, needle, and I can't seem to dislodge it. I'm currently stuck. Okay, the person ended up emailing the dev, who responded the next day. So, you need to look at the pile of rubble to the left of the main street. Oh, wait. Like back here? Okay, so you need to look at the pile of rubble to the left of the main street and pick up a rebar. Like, you need to hit the box. You can also ask the guy in the alleyway. Oh, wait. So, apparently asking the guy in the alleyway... Do you know that guy? Do you know that guy on the door of the tattoo parlor, huh? What's it to you? You get past him, but he's not playing ball. That's for you, so you do know him. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. My memory seems a bit hazy. So, one word, buddy. Greenleaf. That's all you're getting from me. Okay, and so this is how... What? That walkthrough didn't have anything about, like, talking to this guy. Or maybe I missed it. I don't know. Greenleaf, not sure that information was worth the cost. Okay. Take care of yourself, blah, blah, blah. Okay, now we have to go buy it. So first, the music. Down, 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 down. Okay. Okay, so let's get the green leaf. You heard of the word green leaf? Green leaf? That's some fancy stuff. It's booze. It's absinthe. Vile stuff if you ask me, but some people go crazy for it. Okay, can I buy it. A bottle of absinthe, please. Fancy. Drink like that. $20? Is that fancy? I'm pretty sure I've seen that price. This sounds like that, like, I've looked it up for, I think, for one of the, I can't remember which game, the name of the game. I made the Bake Alaska based on that game, and the game used absinthe in its recipe. But, like, that stuff is expensive. Like, a small bottle was ranging around 80, maybe even 100. So I used up an alternative. But, but it's like, what? $20, I'm sorry, but that's a steal. Unless it's like for fancy cheap stuff. Bottle of absinthe added to Stanhope's inventory. Okay, I'll be going now. Mind you, all the prices I'm saying is Canadian dollars, so who knows what that translates to in your currency. Wait. Okay, come on. Okay. So, unfortunately, with the walkthrough, I know what the dialogue option I'm supposed to choose in this upcoming thing when it happens. Here's your bottle of $20 absinthe. Got you something. Well, would you look at that? Okay, you can go in. That wasn't a great bribe. I need to try something better. What are you talking about? he stepped aside. The two studios smelled of stale sweat and tobacco. There was no curtain to hide the chair. The artist clearly liked to be watched as he worked. I'm eating. Get out. Are you the owner? Why is the music so intense? I said, I am eating. Clearly that sack of shit outside forgot that too. This is police business. I won't take much of your time. You won't take any of it until I'm ready. Oh, I had to wait for him to take his bite. I'm Detective Stanhope. You are? Nate Sanders, and that's all you're getting out of me. Match the description of the man seen with Serena at Carmine's books. Mr. Sanders, we need to talk now. Well, aren't you a persistent little shit? Did he just, like, throw his food on the ground? What? Sir! I wouldn't even know where to start with adjusting the chair. Oh, I didn't ask to be adjusted, but whatever. Just trying to see if there's anything we can look at. I'm sorry, I'm supposed to, like, right-click. That's what's going on. Sorry, I forgot about that. Oh my god, music. The tattoo chair put me in the mind of a dead metal spider. Perhaps that was the intention. Okay, music, you need to calm down. As fun it is, I need you to calm down, please. There was a selection of gothic items covered in cobwebs. It was a lewd centerfold held edgy. I mean, I guess edgy for having it out, I guess. It was it's a super cat punch, I had no idea what that meant. Oh, I can't right-click Nate Sanders. Okay. Okay. So. I need to speak to you. What? Are you the owner of the shop? Yeah. For how long? Who knows? What the fuck do you want? I'm just gonna look at all of this before. Do you keep records on your customers? You seem defensive. I have something important to discuss. We could go back and forth like this forever. I could get a warrant and turn this inside. Leave me, I take my time. Do you keep records on your customers? No, don't even ask for a name. Isn't that irresponsible? Fuck man, are you for real? Get out of here. I have something important to discuss. Do you now? What makes you think I want to discuss anything with you? I have some questions regarding a young woman named Serena Challenor. Never heard of her. I advise you to cooperate with me. Pig, unless you've got anything on me, you'd better leave. We could go back and forth like this forever. I could get a warrant and turn this place inside out, and believe me, I would take my time. I would empty every goddamn bottle of ink. His eyes burned. So let's cut to the chase. You and I both know you're involved in things you shouldn't be. Okay. Interesting. I mean, obviously this would be the most... See, like this? I don't know. So choleric... I mean, I guess the demanding part is what's going to fit here, and confident as well. Because the description for choleric is overturn lies with strong will, which obviously... Sorry, the music is so distracting. Okay. I'm done playing. You're going to tell me what you know right now. Who the fuck do you think you are? I'm the goddamn lot, sir. Please. He was wrong. He was wrong about you. You don't have a mind for this. There's only one law around here, pig. Survival of the fittest. He was wrong about you? Whoa! To be fair, he pulled out the gun first. I warned you. What are you saying? You're fucking ruthless. God, there's so much blood. Maybe you will survive. Also, you're not questioning what he said? But who's he? Who is he? I'll get you an ambulance. Hold on. It doesn't hurt, you know. He was right. He said it wouldn't hurt at the end. Jeez, man, stop talking fucking riddles. Lascado. It all comes from Lascado. Lascado prosthetics. No, it couldn't be. What do you mean? And he's dead. Okay. Did the bouncer hear those gunshot fires? Also, where are the windows? He was gone. Wait, on the outside there's windows, but... Okay. Oh. Okay, there we go. Hey, Bruce. Officer Bruce, quite the scene in there, Stanhope. He didn't give me any choice. Not for me to say. Boy. I mean, he fired, so there should be, like, there should be evidence of that. But also, what year is it? Because I don't know where forensics... Oh my god, it's all the way out here. Lascado prosthetics. Okay. Now I'm on my own. I need to choose choleric from the walkthrough, but now I'm on my own. A black cat. Gate. What's that? Wait, where's the... Okay. Whoa, the gate thing is so... The heavy gate was unlocked. I really have to walk to the... I was trying to walk to the... Okay, I have to walk all the way here. What is... The bucket appears to be moving. A rat? A bird? A butterfly? What? No. It can't be a butterfly would make a lot of sense. It would not be able to... I'd be shocked if it would be able to move that bucket. I have to assume a bird then. There's a large shipping container in the grounds of the factory. It looked to be relatively recent addition. A relatively recent addition. Okay. It's a heavy-duty padlock. Lock was too strong to tear off with my bare hands, as much as I wished it. Oh, wait, a label. The label had a company name, Stepford Storage Inc., a phone number, and a unit registration number, Unit 1765. Maybe I could use it to find out who hired the container. I needed to get a phone. Okay, we don't go... Wait. Oh, because he showed up there. Okay, so we're... It's all that we need from here. So we need to... Can I pet the cat? Should I pet the cat? It looked a little jumpy. I didn't want to scare it. Okay. Fair enough. Wait, what? We gave this bottle away. How do we still have it? Hey, cat, you want this bottle of absinthe? I don't understand how we still have that in our inventory, but we need to go to... Yeah, okay. Wait. I'm hoping that... We didn't open the gate last time. He just slipped on through. I don't know why... Okay, no, nothing changed. I'm paranoid and I had to be sure. Alright, so let's go back to the office because that's where we got a phone. Here we go. So then we have to wait for him to sit down, take off his jacket and everything. Okay. Here you go. Stepford Storage Inc. Stepford Storage, better safe than sorry. How can I help you? My name's Detective Stanhope, APD. I need some information. I see. What kind of information? I need the name of one of your customers. He rented unit number 1765. I'm sorry, sir. We don't give out the names of our customers. Her saturnine tone touched a nerve. I think there's a misunderstanding. This isn't a request. The unit in question is currently on private property. Either you provide me with the name or I will get a warrant for it, which may call into question the work practices of your drivers. Or we can avoid that. Oh, okay, sir. I mean, detective. Let me see, 1765, was it? Yes, I've got it here. It's been rented by a Dan Braintree. What? Dan Braintree. I don't have a telephone number or address, sir. He pays by check. Since when? Around a year. I think he's never late. Thank you. Officer Braintree. What the hell was his connection to all this? I could get his address easily enough, but what would I find there? Braintree's address... Okay. Oh god. Okay. Wow, this... I was wondering why... And he lives right nearby it, huh? Braintree's home was at the edge of the large woodland that also backed onto the Lascado site. He could probably walk there without ever hitting a road. I could see a large yard around the back. The front door looked to be braced with metal at the top and bottom. An unusual setup. What? That is weird. A rock, huh? Is it a fake rock? A conspicuous looking rock. Get out of the way so we can pick up the rock. There was a key under the rock. I would have thought a cop would have known better, but maybe I gave Braintree too much credit. Okay, and what's to the backyard? Oh, hello. Back door. A red door. There's a padlock holding the door shut. With enough force, I could probably break the latch. I mean, let's investigate the house first. I mean... Does this work on the back door? Okay, how about... Oh, wait, hold on. We can't use the key on leave. God, sorry, my bad. Okay, so let's try... Unless this was for the red door. Well, it makes more sense to try these first, then... There we go. The room was very dark, with little sunlight making its way through in the windows. I looked around for a light switch. There's nothing in the jacket pockets. Where's the... bookcase? Braintree was clearly a reader. There were some interesting books here, a lot of speculative fiction and uncanny horror. The plant looked very healthy, with large overgrown trees. No need to take a leaf off. don't think there's a hotspot system, right? An attic cord. Okay. Okay, so the only thing here is the attic. They didn't have time to scour the bookcase. Crowbar. Okay, so that's obviously for the red door. Out back. Knickknacks. Various decorative items that were considered to not live up to their function any longer. How sad. It was a tool rack holding some standard household tools. It had clearly once held a saw too. Oh boy. Okay, can't touch this. I'm assuming it's just covering a upstairs window. The shelves were covered in various seldom used household items. Accumulated detritus of years that seemed to always find itself in the corner of every house. Okay. Oh, I searched the shelves, but there's nothing I needed. Sorry, I'm just like... I was right-clicking on everything, now I'm just looking left-click on everything. Something was missing. Oh, okay. I took the crowbar, it should be useful. Okay, so I think we're just up here for the crowbar, which there's nothing... Sturdy looking crowbar, yeah, okay, there we go. Okay, I think that's it. I'm just going to scour my mouse. Let's just forget which games have hotspots and which don't. It does have a hotspot button. I don't remember what it is. Let's head down. Let's head to the back. I'm assuming we just can't... Oh, we gotta go through the front door. Got it. Double checking, double checking. Nope, okay. So let's use the crowbar on the red door. Let's see what we'll find. Okay. Oh, did I accidentally click on the shed? I managed to leave the lock open. What does the shed was relatively large, solidly built, and didn't have any windows. Ah. Okay. A large fire axe, the blade looked keen, probably recently sharpened. A stained mop, slightly wet. A bucket, filthy water, tinged brown. Interesting, I can't right-click that. Can't right-click the hacksaw. A pile of discarded clothes, all sizes and colors. A huge steel furnace dominated the room. I went through a few pockets, but they all were empty. Tray was filled with ash. What kind of ash? I literally cannot. Are we collecting evidence here? No. Okay. Okay, whatever. Let's left click hacksaw. Oh! Why are we picking up the hacksaw? It was tempting to take the axe, but I had nowhere to keep it, and I had my gun if I got into any trouble. Oh, we didn't comment on the chains. There we go. 2 manacles hung from the wall by a large chain. Do I want to take the chains? I don't even know why I have the hacksaw in my... Like, why am I taking this? I find it weird that I can't... Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to see what else. Lascado Prosthetics, the last place I ever looked. Oh, I got the hacksaw for the container. The hacksaw is for the container. The padlock on the container. The last place I ever wanted to go back to, and it was my only remaining lead. There was a shipping container on the grounds. Why? I need to find out who hired it. Who hired it? Who bought it? Who rented it? That'd make more sense, not who hired it. Now, considering... I imagine, like, jurisdiction-wise... Okay, so now we've got the hacksaw. Please don't stand in front of the padlock. There we go. You're gonna find out he's a serial killer, I'm gonna assume. I would have to assume. Oi? Beaker filled with red ink. It was a beaker of curiously viscous red liquid. It was a map of Massachusetts. That's the name of that state always. It's just, anytime I say it, I feel like I'm always saying it wrong. Maybe I am saying it wrong. Several towns were marked, and Ashfield was marked in red. Sorry, you're like literally standing in front of stuff. There was some glassware on the table with red stains inside. A chemical barrel. It was a large chemical barrel. A stack of boxes. What was Braintree keeping in there? Oh my god, can you not stand in front of stuff? There's a folder holding some documents of some kind. Okay. Stand, please. Folder added to inventory. Can we look at? The folder held shipping manifests going to tattoo studios in a huge number of towns in Massachusetts. Whatever was going on was far wider in scope than I had originally thought. Okay. The box is full of vials of red tattoo ink. The label said pale crimson. The chemical barrel was locked up tight, but from how heavy it is, I guess it was about half full. Didn't need to take that. The ink appeared exceedingly viscous. I decided not to touch it without any gloves. As I watched, the liquid seemed to shiver. Oh, the cat's gonna die. The cat's gonna die! Oh no! It got on him. Seriously, cat? Cat! What did I do to you? It's okay, Will. I'm dreaming again. Perhaps. It was the ink. There's something in it. Some hallucinogen. They're using it in the tattoos. But why? What's the motive? I think you're close to the answer to that. I don't feel close to anything here. Close your eyes, Will. Close your eyes and I'll help you. But you're not Ben. You can't be. Why should I trust you? Do you have any other choice? Doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like it. Close your eyes, Will. Close your eyes. I opened my eyes. I was back from wherever I'd been. The rain was like ice on my skin. I shivered. And Ben, or whatever was pretending to be Ben, was still with me. You'll find answers ahead. I doubt it. There's been nothing there since the fire. How can you be sure? I don't want to go back there. I know that, but it's the only way forwards. Okay, we are going off on our own. Will? Yes? Trust your gut. I always do. As I reached the entrance to the dead building, I felt my hand burn where the ink had touched it, especially around the wound on my thumb. There was something there, inside. The itch was horrific. I was aware of the movement in my veins. I wanted to dig it out, cut into my flesh, and remove the invasive elements. And then in a moment, the feeling was gone. Okay. It was fine. I was fine. I was fine. I I thought I would never return to this place. The building was an empty husk, a corpse that had been riddled with disease and then purged with fire. The last time I had been here, 8 years ago, a light inside had been the beacon leading us inwards. You see that, Will? Luna? Someone's inside. Why? Why are we here again? Focus, Will. You know why we're here. Of course, Luna, of course. The missing woman, Cassandra Burgess. She had been the pride of the town, an actress who had broken into Hollywood while keeping her feet firmly on the ground. She had even stayed in the same neighborhood, returning to her home life between films and sharing her wealth with the town through charitable acts and a warm smile for anyone who approached her. And then one day, after her appearance at the local movie theater, she just didn't return home. Disappearances were nothing new in Ashfield at that time. There had been several over the weeks and months before, men and women who had suddenly left their homes, jobs, and families without any obvious reason, completely vanishing. We had done what we could to find them, with the resources we had, and nationally there were far more crime-ridden burgs, but Cassandra brought the media spotlight down on us and Ashfield became national news. The people needed answers. It was luck that had led us to Lascado Prosthetics, a disused factory around 7 miles from Ashfield. It had been abandoned 10 years earlier with the liquidation of the company and had been adopted by the homeless, at least those that didn't mind the trek through the woods. A hobo by the name of Horace Lane had stomped into the precinct one morning, yelling about a bunch of ghouls that had moved in, chattering, spooky mumbo-jumbo. When questioned, he had been able to describe a woman. Lascado Prosthetics. Are we doing flashback thing here? Oh, yep. Okay, Wednesday, October 14th, 1986. Are you seriously telling me I have to click for this to fade away or just... Okay. I think it fades away on its own. 5:42 p.m. Okay. Luna looked calm, as always. She was still green, but I could tell she was going to be a good detective. Okay, anything else here besides a man? It was a display mannequin with some of Lascado's prosthetics limbs attached. The glass had been broken in many places, but the mannequin still stood, a fine advertisement for their products. And then actually try to talk to Luna first. Luna? Yeah? This place has seen better days. I could say that it was abandoned following some bad investments. I'm not really sure of the details. That was in '76. No guards for the property? Who owns the deeds? No idea. I think it's just been forgotten about. Not easy to find either, all the way out here in the woods. I've lived in Ashfield my whole life, and I've never even knew it was here. Remind me why we're here again? To find Cassandra Burgess, of course. Are you okay? Yes, this all seems familiar. You've been out here before? No, I mean, I don't know. You think we're missing something? Want me to call for backup? Not yet, it's just, there's something very wrong here. What's your take on this? Well, this place is certainly a good place to hide if you didn't want to be found. But we've no evidence that Cassandra wanted to get away from anything. It doesn't add up. People don't always ask for help when they need it. It would be a lot easier if they did. And a lot less human. You get used to my driving yet? It's a speed limit, well, not a suggestion. We got here safe, didn't we? Every journey is fine until the one that isn't. You watch the door and make sure no one goes out or in until I'm done. You got it. Okay. A fire in a steel barrel was warming the foyer and giving out a warm orange glow. It was a man in his early 60s. He was reading a notebook of handwritten scrawls. Okay, and there's only downstairs, so let's see if we can talk to this man. Sir! Yes, young man. Who are you? An important question, but not one with a simple answer. I'm sorry? Who I am is changing from moment to moment. By the time I answer, I will be lying, so I will choose not to say. Are you a priest? In a past life, yes. My old clothes are no more important than leaves to a tree gone in the autumn. Enough of the poetry. I'm here on police business. I just want a name. I sympathize, but it is no longer mine to give. It left long ago. I am waiting for a new one. I flashed Luna a look and she rolled her eyes in return. Made a mental note to check his description when I got back to the station. Perhaps he was another missing person. Why are you here? This is private property. I am here to learn. You're trespassing, sir. Property. Is that all you care about? There is so much to learn. Are you a scholar, young man? I'm a detective. That's your job, but not who you are. Anyone who is open to learn is a scholar. Surely you are open to learning. The man was actually inebriated. The man was clearly inebriated or losing grip of his faculties. Perhaps I need to play his game if I was to get anything of worth. Yes, very much so. If you don't mind me asking, what are you learning by being here? This lobby is hardly a library. There are many ways to learn. We have a distressingly narrow lens through which we view the world. You could try to surround yourself with all the knowledge in the world, but if you can't take it in, what is the point? I am here at the doorway to contemplate. This is a place to focus, to prepare before I move further inwards. I need to be sure that I can understand. Well, as sure as I can be. Have you seen this girl? The man looked at the Polaroid and a smile creased his face. Oh yes, I envy her. She lies deeper within. Follow the stairs down towards the church. Church? What do you mean? This is a factory. That was a field before it was a This was a field before it was a factory. Things change, young man, and often for the better. This place has been repurposed, as have the people within it. Don't go anywhere, I have more questions. I will remain here as long as needed. I have no doubt about that, detective. Downstairs we go. Further, deeper within. The heat from the candles was overwhelming. The corridor stank of stale blood. 3 people were there in various states of delirium. The door at the end of the corridor was tethered with a strange pulsing substance. My eyes were drawn to the woman in orange, the sheet over her head, and the blood. She had to be my priority. Ma'am? Ma'am. Her breathing was heavy. The sheet fluttered as she finally spoke. I am the daughter. You're injured. I'll get an ambulance here as soon as possible. What is she wearing? I thought I would see more. What do you mean? Okay, I'm assuming she took out her eyes, but what do you mean? Without my eyes. You've hurt your eyes. Taken them out with a beautiful silver knife. Please sit down and rest until I can get help. I need them back. I need eyes again, perfect eyes that will work, surely. She didn't pay any attention to what I was saying, instead working through some internal narrative. Whatever mania had gripped these poor souls was going to be difficult to break down. The woman had her hands outstretched. Her clothes appeared to be a penitentiary jumpsuit. She had a sheet over her head, stained with blood from the wounds beneath. She was breathing heavily and sweat stained her clothes. What's your name?
I am the daughter. I thought I would see more.
What do you mean, the daughter? Whose daughter? The question made her pause.
I am hers. I am blessed. I just need to be able to see her.
What are you doing here?
I am waiting.
For what?
Blessing. Grace. The right moment, the right body, the right way. I will know. I'm sure I will know. Then the leaves and the roots will let me in. You wish to help me. You are kinder than the others.
I'm just concerned.
Bring me eyes. Perfect eyes.
I don't imagine...
Ah! No! No! It is too early!
The scream was pure terror. I had no wish to add to the wound's pain. I'm definitely not gonna scream because my neighbor is gonna go, what the hell? I'll be back soon, and then she says goodbye. Okay, so sometimes his dialogue does not show up. Well-dressed man, then we have a frantic-looking man. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Oh wait, what? Oh wait. Oh, I thought that was like a picture or something. I had no idea what to begin to describe. I had no idea where to begin to describe it. Well, we're gonna leave. Can we leave? Hello? How do I leave? Okay, at the bottom corner that was making me. Okay. Paper towels. A roll of blue paper towels. I didn't need that. Cleaning spray. Bottle of cleaning spray. Didn't need that. Detergent. Some industrial grade detergent. You don't need that either. Disinfectant. Strong disinfectant. Don't need that. Air freshener. Didn't need that. Oh wait. What's this? Oh no, I can't. Toilet paper. I'm like literally clicking everything. And rust remover. Okay, we got rust remover from here. I think that's the only thing. Descaler. That's it. Okay. So let's talk to people now. The frantic looking man. Or this. Could it? No. I will find it. I will. Sir, are you alright? The man didn't look up. He seemed intent on the words he had scrawled around himself. Alright? No, I don't think I am. I am a fool. The honor should be mine. I'm sure. I have the knowledge, and that is the key, surely. The rest is just pageantry. Understanding, that is the key. Or at least it should be. Oh dear, what am I missing? What are you doing here? I am looking for the way. Past that growth? A crude name for the roots of her tree. But then, I suppose you know no better. Then teach me. You seem to be slightly more aware than the others. Tell me what is behind that door. The truth is, I don't know. I want to find out, though. Don't you? You should leave. This is dangerous. This place is dangerous. There is no prize without risk, my friend. No, I am quite content here. Ah, well, relatively. When I get inside. What's beyond that door? Something wondrous. Of that, I'm sure. You don't know. It's not as simple as knowing. I feel it. I am connected to it. What lies beyond that door will complete my soul. I just need a little more time to find my way in. Okay, I'll be seeing you. He was a middle-aged man with a pen in hand, and ink on his fingers. He was frantically writing and looking over what had already been scrawled on every surface available to him. His eyes were wide, and there was a nervous sweat on his brow. Okay, let's look at the well-dressed man here. He was a tall, handsome man in his mid-20s, wearing a sharp-looking suit. His face looked serene, He was holding a knotted golden rope, a bouquet of dried roses, and was mouthing silent words to himself. "Sir." The man nods in greeting. "I'm Detective Stanhope. What's your name, sir?" "You can refer to me by my title. I am the Duke." "I need your name." "You insult me. I have no other name. You will do well to know your place." "Excuse me?" "The others are the same, scrabbling around as they seek the answer. They think themselves my equal, but they are wrong. They all think they know the right way, but that secret is mine. There is only one way to ascend. You must be worthy of it, noble. I just need the right regalia." "What are you doing here?" "I am waiting for the door to recognize me as the one who is worthy of ascending." "Sir, this place isn't safe. You need to leave." "You talk as if you know this place, but I have never seen you before. You are trying to trick me into giving up so you can usurp my place. You must think me a simpleton. I am so close, I just need something else, a badge of office to show my true majesty." "Do you know the rest of these people? Who are they?" "The lost, the found, the blessed. They are also fools to think that they will gain entry to the inner church before me." "Their names?" "As if I would bother to learn them." "Of course not." "Stay here, I'll be back. Don't assume you can order me around. I will be here where I choose to be." Equipment storage. The lock had rusted over due to the water running down from the ceiling. I need to find a way to get it open. Well, luckily, we just got ourselves some... Hey, here we go. Rust remover. That did the trick. And sesame. Oh boy. So let's leave that for last for now. It was already open. Oh. Okay. Well, you're gonna see what he says. I right click, but he doesn't say anything. Okay, nothing to do but open it. The cabinet is locked. It was pretty strong. Okay, the cabinet is locked. Oh wait, hold on. I mean, I don't imagine what's a handgun gonna do. Okay, there's this door over here. Also, I did interactive. We didn't see if we could like touch the prosthetic. Oh, whoa! There were more people within this room. The nearest to me was a man, but from the pallor of his skin, it was obvious that he was dead. Whoever was responsible for this needed to pay. I saw Cassandra Burgess at the far end of the room. From the way she was swaying, it seemed she was in the same thrall as the others. Sack of clay. I snapped off a lump of hard clay. Clay statues. They were crude statues of odd humanoid forms, most with large number of limbs. Monsieur the man. Whoever he had once been, he was now dead, a victim of whatever malevolence was at work in this place. There was no pulse and his skin was cold to the touch. He'd been dead at least a day. Okay, serene woman. It was Cassandra Burgess, the missing actor. She was staring into space, a faint smile on her face. Her face was sweaty and her breath was shallow. Miss? Cassandra Burgess, my name is Detective Stanhope.
The police. He said you would come.
Who did?
The guide.
Cassandra.
You have me confused with someone else. I am the nurse.
She was staring at me, unblinking. What are you doing here?
We are waiting for clarity. We each have our own path, A story that we need to recognize in order to move further within. My duty is to care for the others, to sacrifice myself for their welfare. When I am truly selfless, I will be allowed to ascend.
She was clearly delusional, especially considering the state of the man on the floor. Do you remember how you got here?
I was brought here by the guide. We all were. He helped us to shed our former selves, relieved us of the objects that tied us to our old lives, and allowed us to be reborn.
I need to remind her of who she was. Perhaps if I found something from her past. Who are the others?
They are my companions on this journey. The artist, the sculptor, and the inkwell.
That's his blood, not ink. And that other poor man is dead. Can't you see? This is savage. She begins to hum to herself. Was it my imagination, or was there a tear forming at the corner of her eye? We need to get you out of here.
Why?
You've been missing for 2 weeks, miss. Your family are worried sick. She sways.
I don't know who you mean. This is my family.
I need to remind her of who she was. Perhaps something I found from her past. Okay. Oh no, shoot. No! Okay. With that... Oh wait.
I'll remain here until I am allowed to move further within.
Okay, so I'm going to end the set here. Again, due to just life getting away, I had to keep these sets short so I could be able to get them out on schedule on time. Either way, thank you for liking if you liked, thank you for commenting if you commented, thank you for subscribing if you subscribed, and thank you for simply clicking on this video. Until next time, guys, see ya!